Carls from Carl's Craft. Welcome back if you've been before, and hi if this is your first time. This is my Flosstube. This is what I talk about, what I've done cross stitching or whatever, or things to do with that. I haven't done an awful lot this week, but I bought a few things today that I want to show you. But I did if and asked, shall I do a Flosstube? And I thought, why not? Even if it's only 5 minutes long. Excuse the scraping, that was me sticking my backside on a chair. I've got my juice, my candle, as always. Probably better move that up there, hadn't I, if I'm doing fabrics and fibres and things. Might not be a good idea keeping that there. Right, first thing I worked on was this. I know different angle this week because you don't see my face because it's minging. That's my Southern Stars by Dinky Dyes Designs. So I'm still working on there, and I'm up here working. So you can see I did that bit in there, finished this bit here, and done this bit. And what did I work it out to be? 117 stitches. So not an awful lot, but it's coming. Every stitch is a stitch gained, isn't it? And I do like using this, I've got to admit. Look at it. How beautiful is that? The colours are lovely, and it's turning out beautiful. So I think this will be one that I'll probably end up framing. So there's that one. So I got this off, as you know, from, if you didn't know, with Mislaid Pages on Etsy. She very kindly, you can just buy the charts. But I asked her, although she's in America, I said, I'm willing to pay shipping. Will you send me the floss and the chart? So she sourced out the floss for me and sent me the chart, paper chart as well. So I wanted a paper copy. And then I just got some fabric that I'd got here used. And that is done on 14 count Ada. Easy stitch because it's got the grids in it. Because I bought a bit of that. So it's nice and easy for me to count. So there's that. And then I know I've only got, what, 7 days left to complete part 2 of this. So this is my Dark Queen of the Seas Sal, part 2. The fish, Millie, Molly and Mandy were part 1. And then the sea lady or thing or whatever is going to be, the body is going to be part 2. So I've done the bottom. I've finished all the 550, and now I've got to do up the top here. So this week, to finish that, I stitched 286 stitches I had to do to finish all this bit down here. So I'm hopefully going to start this week, try and finish this week if I can. But yeah, so Cassandra and Aaron Houston have done the pattern. The fabric is Under the Seas by Leslie on Etsy. Autumn Lane Stitchery is Cassandra and Aaron's Etsy store, which you can buy the pattern from, and also the cover minders. But I was gifted these by Therese Addy, who I'm very, very grateful for. This fabric is 14 count. It is beautiful. It's so soft. I've never worked on Ada that's so soft as this. But it's beautiful. Is it Ada or is it even weave? No, it's got to be Ada in it. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I'm so tired. I can't think straight. But it's beautiful, whatever it is. If you go on to Under the Seas fabric, Leslie, she dyes the materials herself. She also does the beads and the speciality floss for this sal. You have to buy the DMC yourself. She does the fabric in all different counts, and she does she do opalescent as well, I think. But it says it's like a drop down bars, and then you choose what you want and how you want to do it. But I'm really chuffed with that. I think that's looking ace. The colours are fantastic. So yes, I've got to get my bum into gear to finish that this week. And that's all my WIP tips apart from this. I've not shown this. Now please do not look. I'm trying to learn to knit properly. So I'm doing a scarf. Yeah. So I think this is a ball of my mum's wool. So I have, hang on, I haven't done an awful lot, but I've done that much I think in the last two weeks. Oh, hang on, you can't even see. There's my marker. So I've done that. So I've done all that down to there, and I've got that much ball of wool left. But it's just practicing, and I've got size 6.5mm. Yes, they do that when you thing on a wire. I don't know what you call them. They're knitting needles, but they're like, I don't know what they're called. That's how new I am. So I am just doing the basic stitch. Is it garter stitch? Nothing else, nothing fancy. I'm just trying to learn to do even Stevens. This has been in the bag all screwed up. I mean, it's not brilliant, it's getting there. You know, it's better than when I started down the bottom. You can see here it's sort of, but now it's starting to even out a little bit. Apart from where I pulled it there, but hey ho. But it's only for me, because I want to learn how to do a cowl. I want to do a simple cowl. So I thought if I just practice doing this up and down and then have a go at doing a cowl. So yeah, so that's my progress on that. I should be, you know, so I know. So that's that. Then I have done one project bag with the little one, 2 project bags with the little one, 3 project bags, 4 project bags, 5 project bags, still with little ones. Oh, sorry, knocked the camera. And then the special one, which was got white, because I did that one in white. Then I thought I can't really do these in red to go with that, so I did those in white, so they were a set for somebody. And of course, then I showed you these, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got to make a few more of those because I haven't got enough for who I want to send them to. And I might make a few more of those. So that's that. So I've finished all them, but then I've run out of material. And of course, I don't know if you know, but Wales has gone into lockdown as of 6 o'clock tonight. And I couldn't get what I wanted locally. So we went to the seaside this morning to pick something up. So I didn't know, but they've got it's called haberdashery. Instead of haberdashery, they call it haberdashery, because I went to Aberystwyth. And I queued for about 20 minutes to get in the shop because only 2 people allowed in the time, but I was good and I did it. Millie wanted some fabric because she's doing her skater picture. She's putting the shirt with, where's the feathers? Because it's an ice skater and he's in this like black lace with feathers top on that she's drawn and painted. She's decided that she wants to do it 3D. So she's got this mesh stuff, organza is it called? Can you see? Like that. For like the shirt base. And then she's got, let me take that from there so you can see the colour of this. And then she's got some of these. Can you see it? If I put it on, oh, you can see it on there. So she's got like feathery type leaves that she's going to cut out and then stick on top of this inside to make like a shirt. I don't know if you can see, can't really see that, but I think it'll work wonders. But she knows what she wants to do, so she chose them. So that's going to be her art project because they won't be allowed back to school, so she'll have to do it at home. So I bought that. Then I'd run out of lining. It isn't exactly the same. Can I get one of those out? And I'll show you the lining. Because the lining in these is like a beigey sort of cotton. Can you see? It's a little bit darker. And probably not quite, I don't know if it's as thick as that one. But it's slightly different. But she didn't have any of the cotton that I wanted in the shop that I went in today. So I've got this one. And it's got like little, but it's all right because it's just for lining. Can you see it's got little tiny brown specks on it? And it's called, did you say it was called? Unbleached cotton or something. But I thought that was quite good. So I've got 1 metre of that to do the linings. So I'm hoping that will work. Then I wanted some bits of material. So I've got, I don't know if you can see that, but look, you look a unicorn. And then it's got clouds with little eyes in it and the mouth, but lots of sprinkles. But it's in the material, so you can't feel the glitter, but it's got glitter on it, on that one. So I've got 2 of those, because I've got 2 people in mind that I know might appreciate a project bag in that. So I've got those, and they were only £2.60 for 50 by 55, which I thought, is that a quarter? Roughly a quarter, is it? Something? Oh, I don't know. So she said, because I've got that one as well, she said you can have that one for free, which is a 50 by 70, because I quite like that as a project bag, and that was £2.35, so I got that one free. Then I picked up this one, which is, I absolutely love, because I love clocks and I love steampunky stuff, but I thought this was brilliant. And this was 50 by 55, and this was £2.25. So she said I could pick up anything for free. So I picked up this one. Look, it's got doggy paws and bones and things. So I'm going to make a treat bag so that when I go off with pups, excuse me, I can put her treats in this. And then I can throw it in the wash then after. And it looks nicer than picking out a plastic bag out your handbag. So I got them. Then I have been marking my materials. I know you're all going to go, oh my God, she didn't. One of these. Yes, I know it's not what you use to mark materials. But you have to remember I am learning and I haven't got a lot of materials. So I spoke to the lady today and I explained. She just started laughing. She said, well, we've got to make do with what we've got, haven't we? I said, well, yeah. Oh, and I'll show you that as well. Oh, sorry, my arm's just gone in the way. I've got to show you this stuff because it's been... Oh, yes. This. So she's given me tailor's chalk. There was a white one, this one, and a blue one. So she said this should mark every colour. So she said try this one, and this was £2.50. I don't know whether that's good or not. And then she said you might want to sharpen the ends if they get a bit blunt. So I'm going to try that. So this is on the 2-week lockdown. I'm going to make some more project bags for there for Christmas presents and some more Patreon gifts, because I haven't made enough Patreon gifts there. So that's that. But this stuff, do you not know what this is? I didn't know what this is until somebody said on one of my videos, have you tried quilter's tape? Well, have you tried tape to do my zips? This is life-changing. This stuff is brilliant. I didn't put your zips down. You pull it, it's double-sided. You plonk it down on your material and then you put your zip on top and it don't move. Don't move an inch. And it's so much quicker because I don't have to pin. I don't have to clip. Although I love my little plastic clips. I just literally put this down, put the zip on, then put this on top of the zip and then put the next lot of material down. Sew it, off to go. So I use this for my zips now. Now, don't get excited. There's still going to be winky wonky bags because I still can't stitch in a straight line because I get very excited when I'm on the flow and I get about 3 inches and I get so excited and then I do a little wiggle and I think, oh, concentrate, concentrate, concentrate. So as soon as I lose my concentration, yeah, but let me show you, there's a bit of flow. But I don't think that's too bad. Can you, I don't know if you can see the straight line. I'm trying to stitch on the top. I have missed a couple that I forgot to stitch, but I don't think they look too bad, the stitching. Can you see the stitching? And my zip doesn't look too uneven. A little bit down there, but we'll just put a thumb over that one. And then the little bags. I can't get from there though. They did say just put your finger in. You're supposed to really poke it out like that, but I'm scared of of breaking it, but I think it looks, but I looked at the woman that I got this pattern from, and hers go down a little bit, so I didn't feel too bad then when because Millie said go on the back and have a look, and hers goes down lightly there. But I've just been looking online, because you do, don't you? You look at all different videos, and you can put zip tabs on the end, which is supposed to help with that. So I might have a go at doing that with these, or it could all go pear-shaped and I'd go back to that way, to my Winky Wonky. It's my trademark now, isn't it? Winky Wonky bags. So yeah, so if you're a newbie like me, get quilt. It's got to be double-sided quilt tape, because I didn't know there was a single-sided tape. Good job I read the small print. I don't know what good single-sided would be though, because you'd stick it down, and what you're going to stick it to, but I don't quilt, so I don't know. But yeah, brilliant stuff. And then the last thing, I told you this would be short, didn't I, and to the point. Look what I bought myself. I thought, well, I've got my mum's sewing machine. Excuse me, I got to kick off. And I know it's old. Well, it's very old. But it's over 30 years of age. And I'm not sure, when I was stitching them bags, if the stitching was quite right. It looks even, but I'm not sure if it's catching the bottom and the top correctly. I don't know. So I'm not sure what I should be looking for and what I shouldn't be looking for. So Grant said, why don't you get yourself a book? I said, yeah, I might do actually. I said, I've been thinking about it. So I went in Waterstones today, and how much was this? I think it was $14.99. Does it say? Oh yeah, $14.99. Why it's $24.95 in the USA and priced higher in Canada, I have no idea. Whether it's, I don't even know where it's made. Printed in China, so, and it says Jane Bolsover has over 20 years experience as a designer and writer, specialising in sewing and crafts. For 11 years she was sewing editor on Essentials magazine, and also edited the craft magazine Make It, as well as creating sewing and craft projects for magazines. Jane has written 7 books on soft furnitures and patchwork, and edited many more. She has also appeared on mainstream television several times. Jane now works as a consultant for a major textile and craft show company, where she organises craft demonstration workshops and features displays. She also runs workshops through Rowan at Liberties of London and John Lewis stores countrywide. And it says the cover design by Roger Hammond, photographs by Martin Morris, blah blah blah. But this is her book. So it's supposed to be complete and utter basics. So in other words, for idiots like me that haven't got a clue, and it includes 7 full-size pull-out patterns. So it says, section 1 is getting to know your sewing machine. That's what I need. Tools and equipment, although I've taken mine apart and put it back together. But understanding your fabrics, I really do need to know the difference of that, and getting set for your cutting. Then it's got simple seams and easy hems. Then it's got an envelope pillow that we can make. Well, I think we might manage that one because we've done some project bags. Embellished scarf for simple stitches. Then baize binding and patch pockets. Bound edge apron. I desperately need an apron. You know the bib part that goes over your boobies? Well, all the aprons I've got, it either sits down too low and it doesn't sit right over my boobies, because I've got big boobies. I need a big bit at the top, so I thought I might make my own. How to put fastenings in. Lined tote bag, zippers and decorative touches, so I thought we might have a look at that. Zipped and piped pillows. Advanced seams and hems, you can make sheer curtains. Measuring and calculating for windows. Unlined Roman blinds. Understanding dress patterns, a girl's pinafore dress. Inside pockets and casings, drawstring pants. Darts and underlined fabrics, make an A-line skirt. I remember it making an A-line skirt in school. Oh my flipping God. I hated every minute of it. I hated every single second that I was on that crocodile machine and trying to do a waistband, and oh my God. And then when I made it, I had to wear it to school. No, that brings back bad memories, A-line skirt. Then gathers, pleats and tucks, soft long length blouse. I won't be doing that because that brings back sewing lessons. Me and the teacher had a right scuff on with my blouse. I think my mum still got it somewhere. in a box because she found it really funny trying to do the collar, and I told the teacher where she could stick the collar. Yeah, as you might gather, I didn't sew again after that. So needle, thread and stitch length selection, looking after your sewing machine, then your glossary, your index and your author's knowledge. So let's go to zippers, page 78. See, it's nice big pictures, so I'm hoping it's going to be idiot proof. What did it say? 78. So zippers and decorative touches. How to do conventional zips, conceal zippers and open end zips. Inserting a conventional zip. Oh, if you wanted to put it inside a piece of material. Lapped zipper method, whatever the hell that means. Decorative edging. Doing fringed, flat fringes. So that's all by there, is it? It matches it really. I think this could be very basic, folk. This could be fun, folks. How to do a concealed one. Inserting a conventional and then seal it. I'm going to have to sit and really look at this, aren't I? And figure out how to do it all. Because I don't even know if this is going to be idiot proof either. Baize binding, machine top stitch, let's cut and crap at cutting a straight line, sewing threads. I got Gutterman, but I was good. I bought Gutterman because I said that was a really good one, that it doesn't break easy, because I said I want one that you don't break easy. It says when you are buying thread, unwind the end of the thread off the reel and lay it over your fabric. The colour will look slightly different to how it looks on the reel. There you go. I didn't do that. I've just looked at the cotton and thought, oh, that's near enough, that'll do. Maybe that'll do. I should change to checking, shouldn't I? Getting set for cutting. And how to. And then it tells you about straight grain, right side of fabric, wrong side of fabric. Straight grain one way, right side of fabric, selvage. Oh, a bit complicated. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll just start on page 6, introduction, and then work our way very, very slowly up to where they've got all these patterns, which I don't think I will be using. But yeah, so we'll go up from page 6 to page 157. Yeah, folks, and I'll let you know how far I get. But yeah, so that's me, sewing machine basics. See if it helps me anymore. I can't be any worse than I am now, can I? With it all. So plans for this week. Right, lockdown. We are going to finish dark green at the start. So we're going to finish that up there. That's got to be a definite, hasn't it? Then I might use Tiny Decision Maker on my phone. Have I still got it on? Yeah. So after that, let me see. I have Home Sweet Home, Fox and Poppy, Pandemic, Crossword Balloon. So I need to put all the rest of them into my Tiny Decision Maker and then press the button and see what it wants me to do after that. Oh, thank you very much. I'm going to do a bit more knitting because I can do the knitting. I'm going to take that up to bed because I can do knitting in bed. I can't do cross stitching because it's way too dark in my bedroom. And then also I want to start cutting out some more fabric to do some more project bags. That is my plan. And also look on Etsy for a few more bits and pieces because there's a couple of things on there. Duck Off showed me some nice bookmarks on Etsy that I've got my eye on. So I might just go and have a little nosy over there. But I think that's it. I'm just looking around. Yeah, so I haven't done an awful lot, but you know, seeing as I haven't been here most of the week, that's not bad, I don't think. So yeah, so what I'll say is thank you ever so much for stopping by and having a look where I am with my bits and pieces. It's always appreciated when you stop by. If you fancy having a chat and leaving a comment down below, you know I absolutely love people that leave comments. It makes my day reading them and answering them. The social media is down below if you want to message me privately with something, that's fine. And my Happy Mail form's down there, which is where I sometimes give things away, like maybe a cross-stitch thing that I don't want to use or something like that, or a pattern or something that I don't want to use. But it has to be, your name has to be on a Happy Mail. My Happy Mail, if you filled it in before this week, can you go back and fill it in again? Because my laptop decided to cancel everything. All my documentations, all my documents, everything it decided to delete. And when you delete Google stuff, it deletes all your links and everything. So I've had to repost all of my links back on to every video. So my Happy Mail link should work now, but I lost all the details. I did start writing some of them down, so I have got some people's, but I'm asking everybody to refill in the Happy Mail form if you wouldn't mind, please. And yeah, that's about it. So if you haven't subscribed and you fancy staying around, I love having a chat with you all, and press the notification button if you want to know when I go live, which is on a Sunday, or when I put up a video, which is a couple of times a week. And I've got a few things to film this week, so watch this space. But until I see you next time, take care, look after yourself, and most importantly, stay safe. Love you all.